Well, Duncan on video. Here we are, update number 2. New brake pads for Suzuki. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, new ones. Really shit up hub. New brake pads. Old brake pads. Yeah, nothing left. Almost on the backing metal. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. That is actually the caliper. Need a bit of a clean, that does. Great disc. Got a bit of a lip on it, but we're just going to go with it because these pads are not going to last long anyway. Yeah, that's I think the technical term is fucked. Right, I shall carry on. Right, bit of a development for today. We have discovered that probably both front calipers are fooked, because this one only just moved and it came out on an angle, and it consequently is now pissing brake fluid out because we tried to get the piston to pop all the way out. So now we're just going to take it off and we're going to do the same to the other side because the caliper on the other side just didn't move at all. So that's 2 new calipers to add to the list. Lovely. Well, Duncan's just gone. He couldn't particularly help me very much anymore. We've gone from taking a few steps forward in terms of replacing the brake pads to taking 2 rather large steps backwards in finding out that both the calipers are knackered. So we now have a non-mobile Vitara up on axle stands. We've got the new pads in place. And the discs ain't too bad, but no calipers, as you can see. Not the best. It does lead me to question what kind of state the rear drums are in. Because I think the best I can say is that the handbrake still works. You know, it's not rolled anywhere. That's about it. It's a bit disheartening though. I suppose the brakes did feel pretty dodgy when I was test driving it around. You know, spongy and wooden isn't quite a word. So I've now got to overhaul the existing calipers, see if we can bring them back to life, or see if we can't find some new ones. And of course, still leaking gearbox oil. And still leaking our steering fluid. Oh dear. Good news is that seats are now gaffer tape masterpieces, and I've got a bunch of seat covers that I'm going to put on in a couple of minutes once I've replaced the bolts and washers that are holding the seats in, because they're a bit iffy. The snorkel looks good. So yep, that's it for today. Okay, what we've got here is the brake caliper from Suzuki. Well, one of them. I've stripped it down. All the bolt holes are all fine. The inside ball and the caliper looks okay. All these seals need replacing, but it looks like the source of our problem was this. The main piston, if the camera will focus on it, is absolutely corroded to hell. So I've ordered a new seal kit and 2 new pistons from Big Red Calipers. Still haven't managed to get the other one apart yet. I've filled it up with WD-40. Other than the washing machine noise. This is all full of WD-40 at the minute because I haven't managed to separate it yet. But the price of 2 new pistons and a seal kit still comes to less than the price of 2 second-hand calipers. So hopefully these brakes will be almost as good as new for less than the cost of second-hand ones. Still would not have liked them to have been all this messed up though. I'll keep you posted.